Well, howdy doody there. This morning I got up at like 4:30, 5 o'clock because we have chickens, so I have to get up like really early and tend to the chickens, even though about an hour or so later they started acting up again and my husband had to get up. Damn chickens! It didn't sound like that, but yeah. Walked into the bathroom to do my business. I looked over to the left of me, a half like this, and there was this giant spider like this big in the sink. And you know what? Usually I just would have been like, oh my god! But I was so damn tired I just went, Later on that morning, my other half woke up. The cat and basically pulled the legs off the spider and then dragged him around the house. Yeah, it was like a HBO series. I went back to bed. My other half is awesome. He will then let me go back to bed and he'll get up and he'll get our son, not my son, that sounds bad, our son, breakfast and probably feeds him sugar and cocaine and then just laughs as he goes to work like, now you have to deal with him. And that way I don't wake up just completely like cranky. We won't mention that word. So then I am all, you know, joyous for the rest of the day. But anyway, I always get off topic. I'm just so good at talking. Today's look, as you can see, it's a little bit, it's basically invoking autumn rouges for your eyes and your lips. Because I don't like to wear too extravagant makeup in the daytime. You don't want to scare the little children. Plus you don't want to walk down the street and have cars pulling over and saying, hi, how you doing? To see how this look goes, stay tuned. First I've got to moisturize my face. I like this. It's Nivea Soft Moisturizing Cream for the face, the body and the hands. I tend to go for moisturizers with vitamin E in it, so I'm just going to use this. Don't forget your neck. Everybody forgets the neck. This is why you get this. If you forget your neck, you get lines, and that's what really gives away your age. Duh. So I'm going to take my anti-redness primer here, or as I like to call it, my war paint. Stick it all over my face. Sorry about that. Do a bit on the nozzle. Have you noticed that look? How far out does that nose go? Put some primer on my eyes. And especially this bit down here. I think I'm just gonna carry on doing my makeup in the kitchen because it's got the best light. It's my Almay. You see, I've used quite a bit. It's Buff 02. It's always good to get a foundation with some sun protection. Now I'm going to get my sheer loose powder. This is one of my favorites, it's W7. My shade is Biscuit. To be honest, I could go a shade lighter, I think. In the summer, I tend to use Biscuit. When it becomes autumn and winter, I need to get a lighter shade. For now, we'll just use this one. Then I'm going to take my New York. There's nowhere else I can put this damn cat except for maybe in a bag and down the river. Say bye-bye, kitty! Bye-bye! So I'm going to use my NYC Smooth Skin Bronzing Face Powder. It's 7208 Sunny. Take a contouring brush. And I always put it in the creases of my cheeks just to elongate my face. And accentuate my cheeks. Elongate and accentuate. Right, and I tend to put a dab on my nose just because it's kind of big. Put too much on and you look like you've been browned in. So I primed my eyelids earlier. So I'm now going to take this concealer palette but now that colour on. As you can see, this colour's over to this. And just add this to my lids. Right now I'm going to take my W7 10 out of 10 eye palette. I'm going to take this colour here. No, I'm not. I'm going to take that colour there even. Sorry. I'm going to add that to my whole lid. And then I'm going to take that colour right there. And see, it's a bit purpley. This is a nice big huge palette with colours. Oh no! Totally different. This one, even. That one there. Oh no! There we go, right there. Then we're going to go back to the 10 out of 10 palette to see this guy here. Actually, I'm going to take a mix of those two. Take this colour here, as you can see I've used quite a bit. And I'm going to stick that in the corners of my eyes and just underneath my eyebrows. I'm going to take this brush right here, I don't know if that's it, there we go. And my Glam Eyes Trio. I do this quite a lot. It's probably better recommended if you don't do this, but well, I dab. Stick it in the black. The wet helps it not to fall on your cheek and just make you look like you've woken up after a bad night being out on the streets. Or as I like to call it, panda face. This is a fan brush because it, you know, looks like a fan. Do you know the amount of women that ask me what this is actually for? Sometimes the eyeshadow falls onto the cheek. You smudge it with your finger, it's just going to create a black line. Take the fan brush, try not to brush your hair with it. I'm going to take my Lashtastic from W7. It makes them look like falsies. I don't like wearing false eyelashes during the day. Each to their own. I'm going to take my blush palette. I tend not to use, it doesn't look like it, but I tend not to use a lot of blush. Every now and again use blush as a base for the lips. You can put powder on your lips to help your lipstick stay in place. And if you want to create a tiny different shade of colour, I've got my Iredale little travel lipstick. That's what I usually keep in my purse for touch-ups. You take this brush here, go for, where is it? There it is. This color right there, because it matches my eyes. A line. Ta-da! That's basically the look. And as my son says, bye!